Welcome to this video on ceramic capacitors, where we'll cover their fundamentals, classifications, and specifications. Ceramic capacitors are essential components in electrical installations and component selection. Ceramic capacitors store electrostatic energy in electronic circuits. They use a ceramic material as a non-conducting dielectric. Multi-layer ceramic capacitors, or MLCCs, are used for compact surface mounting. They offer compact size, low cost, and reliable high-frequency performance. Alternating microlayers multiply the total capacitance. The manufacturer stacks thin ceramic layers with metallic electrodes in between. The terminals connect alternating electrodes in parallel. Modern manufacturing shrinks the dielectric layers to achieve miniaturization. The specific ceramic material defines the electrical behavior. Paraelectric ceramics use titanium dioxide for high stability and low permittivity. Ferroelectric ceramics use barium titanate for massive permittivity, creating high-capacity components. The trade-off is high capacity sacrifices temperature stability, and vice versa. The dielectric class matrix organizes component selection. Class 1 uses paraelectric materials for high stability and accuracy in resonant circuits. Class 2 uses ferroelectric materials for high capacity in decoupling and bypass applications. Class 3 is mostly obsolete. Class 1 capacitors, like NP0 or C0G, provide extreme temperature stability. Their capacitance changes less than plus or minus 30 parts per million per degree Kelvin. Engineers select Class 1 for accurate frequency responses in precision oscillators, filters, and timing circuits. Class 2 capacitors, such as X7R or Y5V, deliver high volumetric efficiency. The ferroelectric ceramic delivers massive capacitance in tiny packages. However, capacitance varies significantly with temperature. Engineers select Class 2 for power supply buffering and decoupling when exact values do not matter. The EIA code dictates the component's temperature boundaries. The first character defines the low temperature, the second the high temperature, and the third the tolerance. For example, an X7R capacitor operates from minus 55 degrees Celsius to plus 125 degrees Celsius with a maximum 15% shift. Voltage and time reduce the effective capacitance. The DC bias effect suppresses the ferroelectric material, causing a significant voltage penalty, where a Class 2 capacitor loses up to 80% of its capacitance. The aging process, where polarized domains degrade, reduces capacitance logarithmically over time. The impedance curve determines the high-frequency limit. Impedance drops as frequency rises, hitting the self-resonant frequency. Above resonance, the component acts like an inductor, due to equivalent series inductance. Small MLCCs support high-frequency digital circuits. X and Y capacitors suppress electromagnetic interference safely. X capacitors absorb differential noise across the main lines. Y capacitors absorb common mode noise between the lines and ground. They are designed to fail safely without catching fire. Engineers map specific ceramic classes to exact circuit functions. Class 1 NP0 MLCCs are selected for timing and oscillator blocks to prevent frequency drift. Class 2 X7R MLCCs are used for power decoupling to smooth CPU power. Safety Y-cap ceramic discs suppress EMI and protect users at the mains input block.